finale! Woo! I don't know about you, but growing up, whenever we were watching a TV show and it came to the finale, I always got really sad. Like, the finale's gonna be awesome, but I'm really sad that it's gonna be over. That's kinda how I'm feeling about this. You might be thinking, well, finale means finally. Oh my gosh, thank goodness these are almost over. This is the last one. Wherever you're at, this is the final one of the series, and I want to thank you for joining with me. Like most videos, I want to start off in a story. This story comes from a man who's a lot holier than me. He shared a story of something that happened in his life. And I want to share it with you. I can't remember his name, so we'll just call him David. David used to go to the bar every single Friday. He would play pool with other guys, play darts with them, and really try to love them well. He wouldn't even drink. So David kept doing this, kept going to the bar every single Friday. And he could tell that someone in the bar wasn't super fond of him. Just by the way the other guy's body language was, David could tell that this guy didn't really like him. And it just so happened to be this guy was a huge bodybuilder. Like truly a bodybuilder, not just someone like a bodybuilder, he actually was in competitions. One Friday night, David left the bar and was going to his car until he got stopped. A booming voice came from behind him and said, "Stop." The voice said, "David, I hate you. You're the happiest person I've ever seen in my life. You're unattractive, you're out of shape, you don't even drink. Why are you so happy? You make me angry. The way you act makes me want to punch you in the face." Standing before David is this Goliath of a man. See what I did there? Oh, funny. David stands there right next to the man, outwardly cool, calm, and collected, but inwardly thinking this might be his last conversation he ever has in his life. And he says clearly and confidently, "The reason I'm so happy is because I know Jesus and I talk to him daily. And I try to love others the way that he loves me." That's what I want for you as well. I want this happiness, I want this joy that comes from the Lord. So this video is all about what's next. Maybe now you've already fostered this personal relationship with Jesus, or you're just starting. Wherever you're at, I want to share a few practical steps on what you can do now to get to know Jesus, to love him, and love others the way that he loves us. How do we do this? Daily intimate contact with the Lord. Talking with him as you would talk with a friend in prayer. It's what we've been talking about this entire time. Make that time for Jesus daily and then try to love others the way he loves you. Second tip I have is find people to run to Jesus with. Faith together is way better and quite frankly easier. Whether that be a prayer partner or a small group, find people you can talk with about Jesus. You can also listen to people online who are pointing people to Jesus. My favorites are Father Mike Schmitz on Ascension Presents and then Bishop Robert Barron with Word on Fire. These are two great men striving to bring people closer to Jesus. The third tip I have is go to church on the weekends. I'm Catholic, so I encourage you to go to Mass if you're Catholic. Every Sunday, make a point to be there with the Lord. At the Last Supper, Jesus said, "This is my body and this is my blood." Therefore, as Catholics, we believe that this is truly the body and blood of Christ that we're receiving in the Eucharist. And once you've come to know Jesus and developed this personal relationship with him, receiving him in the Eucharist becomes a new, inexplainable experience. And I want you to experience that. So yes, no matter who you are, go to that church service, go to that Mass every single Sunday. The fourth suggestion I have is start serving. Lunch ladies do a really good job of this one. We all have been given gifts by God, and one of my favorite Bible verses I'd like to share with you right now. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others, as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. You are bringing the grace of God to others when you share your gifts with them. That is amazing! Someone once said, "It's in giving that we receive." You know that feeling, that good feeling you get inside your soul when you help someone else out. So I encourage you to find out what you're good at and what you enjoy doing and serve in that regard. These are the tips I have for you. Prayer, fellowship, going to church, and serving others. All great ways to continue to foster your personal relationship with Jesus Christ. I do want to invite you to do one more thing. To make a commitment to the Lord today. I've got an example that I'm going to share with you by word and on the screen here. Jesus, I commit my life to you, trusting you as my friend. I give you permission to be the center of my life. I give you my past, my present, and my future. I want to live my life for you. I love you. And then I encourage you to sign and date it. It's almost like vows with the Lord. He's already written his side of the contract. He wrote it on the cross 2,000 years ago. And he calls us in a deeper relationship with him every single day. I invite you to write up your own commitment to the Lord and then put it on the doorframe of your door. Put it by your nightstand. Put it somewhere you'll see it. You could even place it underneath your bed. Because if you place it underneath your bed, when you get up in the morning, you have to go on your knees to go grab it to recommit. And when you're down there, I encourage you to say a few prayers to the Lord. And then you can invite him to be a part of your day throughout the day as well. So those are my tips. And oh yeah, one more thing. David, our guy from before, the holy man that I heard say this story to me. There's more to this story. A couple months later, so like 60 days later after the parking lot incident with the big bodybuilder, David gets a call. A call from an unknown number. David answers and then immediately hears a deep, familiar voice. Hey David, I wanted to call just to share with you that you're no longer the happiest person I know. I'm the happiest person I know. I'm way happier than you. I know Jesus and I talk with him daily as my friend, and I'm trying to love others the way that he loves us as well. And David, as a result of that, I'm way happier than you. David just smiled, knowing that his bodybuilding friend had truly found joy, had found this personal relationship with Jesus Christ. I hope you find that as well. Know that I've been praying for you. And if you ever want to talk further about this, feel free to reach out to me. I love talking about it. And I want to hear your story too and about your journey. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. I'm going to go have a conversation with Jesus and worship him at Mass. Take care and God bless. Woo! Jesus, let's go!